and it's pressed, which means it's less mess. All right, I should be a rapper, right? Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be one of my absolute favorite videos to film. It's going to be our Sephora Spring Bonus Event 20% VIB recommendations. So if this is your first time watching me or my channel, just make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also make sure you go ahead and click the little notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you can always be notified of all of my future videos, because you never want to miss a single upload. You also want to make sure you're following me on Instagram at YvetteLuvsBeauty, and also subscribed to my family vlog channel right here on YouTube at Bradley TV. So it is that time of the year where Sephora decides to throw us a little bone and give us a little money off on some of the products in their store, okay? So today's video, I am going to tell you about all of the products that I think are worth it to purchase during this time. So I will have the dates for the event and all of the percentages off and all of that stuff down below in the description box if you are interested in purchasing anything during this time. What I do know offhand is that the VIB Rouge portion begins on April 17th, and you will get 20% off if you are a VIB Rouge, and the percentages and the dates kind of stagger from there. So everything again will be listed down below. I do want to say thank you real quick to Top Cashback for sponsoring this video. Let me tell you guys, I know I've talked about Top Cashback before. I have worked with them I don't know how many times in the past. They are an amazing cashback website company, and if you guys haven't heard me talk about them, I don't know what rock you've been living under. So basically they are a cashback website where you can shop just regularly on any of the websites that you were thinking about shopping, and since we all have to shop online this year, you might as well sign up for Top Cashback and get you some of your money back. So how it works is basically you go to their website, topcashback.com, sign up for a free account. Everything is completely free. All you need is your email address. You don't need a credit card or anything like that. Just your email address, make up a password. Y'all know how to do it. And then you type in the store that you want to shop at, and then you shop as normal. So in this case, we are going to shop for Sephora. I would type in Sephora. They would tell me Sephora has X percentage amount of cash back. So sometimes it could be 2%, it could be 4%, it could be 8%, it could be 10%. It all depends on the day. The different amounts of cash back change throughout the days and the week, so you just have to check, but any amount helps. I mean, let's be honest, if you spend $100, you get $2 back for shopping something you were going to do anyway. So it tells you how much money you're going to get back, or how much percentage you're going to get back. You click on the store, it takes you to that actual website, so it'll take you to Sephora's website, and then you go on the website and you shop as normal. So there's no funny business where you have to shop at a different site. You're actually shopping on Sephora's website. You just have to go through Top Cashback first. It takes about 5 seconds, and you're getting money back on purchases that you would have made anyway. So I use Top Cashback every single time I purchase something online. It only makes sense to get that money back. They work with over 4,000 retailers. Of course, my two favorites are Sephora and Ulta, but pretty much anywhere you want to shop, they will be partnered with Top Cashback. I've also gotten like stuff from Old Navy for the kids, and different clothing retailers, Macy's, all types of places. So during the bonus event, Sephora will be 5% cash back on Top Cashback. So not only will you be getting the 20% off, or the 15 or the 10% off, whatever tier you are for Sephora, you will also be getting an extra 5% cash back on top of that. And then if you sign up for Top Cashback through May 30th, you will also receive a $10 welcome bonus just for spending $25. Another great thing about Top Cashback is that there's no minimum payout. With Top Cashback, once they verify the purchase, your money is available and you can cash it out for gift cards or for just plain old cash. So once again, my link is down below in the description box. Make sure you guys go ahead, sign up, get yourself some money back, and let's jump into these recommendations. Okay. Okay, so for my Sephora recommendations, I tried very hard to choose products that I haven't talked about before. So I feel like when I watch these videos from other people, or even when I watch mine back, I feel like sometimes they're very repetitive because I'm talking about the same products, my same old holy grails. I don't want to talk about those in this video. I want to talk about products that I've discovered from the last time I've done a Sephora recommendations video. So if you want to see what products I was loving before, I will link, I've done these videos so many times throughout the years. I will link the last few of them down below in the description box so you can check out any other favorites that I may not have mentioned in this video. But these are like recently newer discovered favorites. So that's what I want to show you guys today, okay? And I'm just going to pull them out, no particular order. The first thing I see is an eyeshadow palette. This is from Natasha Denona, and this is her newest, I think, newest palette, her newest full-size palette, and this is the Love palette. So this came out around Valentine's Day, and I have been obsessed with this palette. I used it on my eyes today to make this really pretty purple look, and I just think it's so gorgeous. Again, I got this around Valentine's Day, and I've kind of been obsessed with it ever since. I do have, I believe I did do a tutorial with this palette on my channel, and so the shadows are in true Natasha Denona form. They're very gorgeous and buttery and blendable, and this palette is only $65 and not like $129 like her other palettes. So if you're looking to get a Natasha Denona palette or get your feet wet in one of her palettes, I would definitely try this one because I think it's just such an awesome buy. Real quick, let's jump into some skincare. I do have two products from Tatcha. I feel like I might have mentioned these before, but I'm just like, I'm still using them, so I wanted to make sure that these were on your radar. Tatcha is also fairly expensive, so it's nice to get some money back. So the first product that I want to show you guys is a beauty oil. This is the Tatcha Gold Camellia Beauty Oil, and I love this stuff. I am like right here with it, so about halfway done, maybe a little more than halfway done. These beauty oils always last me a while because I feel like you only need a few drops and they go such a long way, and I've always been afraid to try oils because I'm oily skin, but recently I've been getting into them, maybe over the past year or so, and I've just been in love with all of them. So this Tatcha one is really nice. My skin just feels really nice and hydrated and plump. I normally don't use this underneath makeup. I'll use this at night in my skincare routine. I do have that pinned on my Instagram, like in my Instagram stories. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, then you'll definitely see this. I do have a skincare highlight, so make sure you go check that out and you will see this product. But it is such an amazing product and I totally recommend it. And then from Tatcha, I also have the Tatcha Water Cream Moisturizer. So Tatcha is just such a luxurious brand. I just absolutely love them. I finished up the cleanser. I also finished up another like moisturizer from Tatcha, but this one's by far my favorite. This one is super lightweight. It is one of those amazing moisturizers to put underneath your makeup or to use in the summertime. Like, I'm always looking for good moisturizers to use in the summertime because I'm always super oily in the summertime. So this one is just so lightweight and absorbs right into your skin. It is almost gone, as you can see. I don't know, I probably have maybe a month or so left if I use it every single day, but my skincare routine has been on point since we've been quarantined, y'all. So definitely been using and loving this, and it comes with the little spatula so you don't have to put like your hands inside the jar, which is really nice, even though I'm the only one using this. So I mean, I put my hand in there, but still. So I do have a setting spray also in here for you. Well, it's kind of a setting spray. I don't really use it as a setting spray. It's the Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. So this product I actually just featured in my Fenty favorites, and this product I got maybe a couple of months ago and I've been obsessed with it. I don't use it as a setting spray. I use it more so underneath my makeup. It just makes my skin feel so good and hydrated, and the nozzle on it is amazing. Like, I could spray, I'm gonna use it over my makeup today, not like I'm going anywhere. So I'm gonna show you like what the nozzle does. Like, I'm gonna spray it all over my face and you're not even gonna be able to tell because the mist is so fine. Just watch. And it smells so good. You can't even tell. Can you tell? But it's there. It's there. But It's just so fine. It doesn't give you like that burst of water that I hate from setting sprays. This has been like my magic sauce, I don't know, for the last few months, and I've just been kind of loving it. So if you can pick it up during this time, definitely do so. Let's move right into the Farsali liquid powder. This is the oil balancing serum from Farsali. I did do a full review on this product, so if you missed that, I will try to remember to link it up there in the cards. And okay, so let me tell you, this product, I don't like it so much to control my oil underneath makeup. I like it for touch-ups. I love it for touch-ups, okay? So I love to use it like if my makeup, I have a full face of makeup on, you just take it and literally you take maybe a drop or two, like literally 2 drops in an area, like say this was oily right here. I could take 2 drops and kind of spread it and just really lightly just kind of spread it or pat it with your finger and the oil magically disappears. Yeah, magically disappears, okay? And sometimes blotting can be like, there's a science to blotting and touching up, in my opinion, because the last thing you want to do is just cake on a bunch of powder. Then you're gonna look cakey. It's gonna look weird because your makeup's kind of old. I don't know, it just looks kind of weird sometimes. So this stuff is really nice because it doesn't leave another layer of makeup on your face. I mean, literally you take a couple drops, pat it, and the oil, it magically disappears. It's crazy. So I love, love, love this stuff. So let's move into foundations. As you guys know, foundations is probably my favorite makeup product. I think it is. And so I have 2 foundations here that, let me just show you. Okay, so the first one you guys probably can guess. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This foundation is so amazing. I wore this foundation all winter. Like after I got it, this was the only foundation that I wore for probably like 2 or 3 months straight. And you guys can vouch for that because y'all saw me, and every time I had on makeup, it was this foundation right here. Such an amazing foundation. It kept me matte throughout the day. It was flawless on the skin. I always got compliments every single time I wore this foundation. And this, I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it. It has a pump, of course. I am in the shade number Warm Chaude, number 11, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful foundation. Like, oh, I can't say enough good things about it. My skin looks so amazing when I wear it, and I love it. Now, kind of on the newer end of products that I love is this Fenty foundation right here. So I think in my last few recommendations videos, I've probably mentioned the original Fenty foundation, the Pro Filter mattifying foundation, but recently I've actually gotten into the Pro Filter hydrating foundation, which I know is very weird for me, but y'all, this foundation is so beautiful on the skin. No, it's not the most mattifying because it's hydrating, but it's so pretty on the skin, I'm willing to work with it. Not only that, but I mix it with the Fenty matte, and when they are mixed together, they make the perfect texture, and my skin just looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm in the same color of this foundation that I'm in the Fenty matte. So this one's in the shade 370, and I can't say enough good things about this foundation. I wish I would have tried it sooner, is what I have to say. So this next product isn't a foundation, but it's a foundation-esque product, and it's the NARS Tinted Glow Booster. I have mine in the shade Tangsai Medium Dark, and I have been mixing this with every single foundation that I have been using. So today's foundation, I actually have on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I know, who am I, right? Have on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I have this mixed in with it. So I have been mixing this with every single foundation, and it just gives my skin such a beautiful glow without being oily. It's kind of like that glow from within kind of look, and I've been really into that lately. If you guys have been watching my videos, then you know I have been so into foundations and you know, products that do that. And so you guys have been literally like, your skin looks so good, what have you been using? Ever since I started using this mix with my foundations, and I'm like, girl, get yourself some of this, okay? Get yourself some of this. You know what? I have one more eyeshadow palette here that I forgot to mention with the Natasha Denona, and it's the Huda Beauty Rich Yeah, the Huda Beauty Rich Nude Obsessions palette. So this is one of those mini palettes that I always speak about that I love so, so much. This is a newer one for me that I got, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago, and I love it. These shades are like right up my alley, okay? It's a warm palette, but they're not like warm browns, which y'all know I will like stand for a warm brown. These are warm shades, but they're like warm burgundy shades, and they're so rich and they're so pigmented, and the Huda Beauty shadows are just gorgeous and amazing, and I love them. So I have to tell you guys about this little palette here. Woo! All right, where do we go next? What do you guys want to see next? Let's do powders. Let's do face powders. So I have 2 face powders here. I have one for all over the face and another for underneath the eyes. So for all over the face, this is not a new product of mine. This is something that I've had for actually a very long time, and I just got back into it maybe last month in March. I just got back into it, and it is the Urban Decay All Nighter Powder. So I use this mixed with a darker powder. I don't really love using it on its own all over the face, and I don't really love using it under the eyes, but mixed with another powder, this is such a great powder, and it keeps me matte throughout the day. I have been like using this powder every single time I do my makeup. It's just been sitting out, it's been there, it's been like, girl, you gonna use me every day or what? And it's like, yeah, I am, because I have been. So that's the deal with this guy. I think it was I think I featured this in my March favorites. So you guys will hear me talk about it a little more in that video, but yes. And then of course, under my eyes, your girl loves a good loose powder. And the only one that was fitting to put in this video, of course, was the La Mer, the powder, okay? La Mer is just an awesome brand. Well, this is the first thing I tried from La Mer, okay? Because I almost had a heart attack when I bought this. But this is a very expensive powder, but it's such a good powder. It's just so good. It's so good. And the fact that it took me so long to try this, I am so upset with myself. Like I use this all the time. I'm probably about halfway done with it because I use it so much. My under eyes just look so, so good. And I definitely want to try some new products from La Mer. I definitely want to try some new products from La Mer during this sale because I just really, really love this. And if you're gonna buy anything from La Mer, honey, it's gonna run you about $100 or more. So you definitely wanna get it during this time when you're getting the bonus price off, the 20%, plus the cash back if you're using top cash back, okay? This powder is the truth. I'm not gonna talk your ear off because I've talked to you about this before, but you need it. Oh, I almost forgot, one more powder. This one's for underneath the eyes. And y'all know I don't really love pressed powders underneath the eyes, but this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Powder, honey, get you some, baby. Get you some, okay? This is a great powder. A great powder. Absolutely amazing powder. My under eye is just so smooth and it's really blurry and just looks really good. It just makes me look so, so good. It almost reminds me of how a loose powder would look underneath the eyes, but it's pressed. And it's pressed, which means it's less mess, all right? I should be a rapper, right? No, but it's a pressed powder, so that means you don't have to worry about powder like blowing everywhere. It's great. I love it. Okay, let's go on with some blush. I have 2 blushes here that I've recently become a lover of. First one being the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush. Oh, it's in the shade, no, this is the shade Ibiza. The shade Ibiza. So it's the Wanderlust blush in the shade Ibiza. And this is such a pretty blush on the cheeks. I'm wearing it today. And I just love this pink color. I love this blush because it actually stays on my cheeks for most of the day. Like a lot of blushes, they will rub off like super early in the day. And I'm like, didn't I put on blush today? This one does not do that. So that's one of the reasons why I really love this one. And then I do have the Hourglass blush in Diffused Heat. I actually want to get another one of these. So I got this one in a BoxyCharm. So I didn't really purchase it from Sephora, but I got it in a BoxyCharm and I've been obsessed with it ever since. I think this blush I just think it's really beautiful. I just think it's such a pretty color and I just love the marble. I think the marble is what gets me. The whole embossment and the design on the blush is just so pretty and I love it, and it's such a good quality blush. All right, you guys, we're almost to the end, I promise. I do have two concealers. These are the Hourglass and Pat McGrath concealers. I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I only said one or the other. If you guys missed my review on these two, I will link it up there. It was a good review, it was a good comparison. I put one under one eye, one under the other. So I'm not gonna talk your ear off about it in this video, but just know both of these are absolutely amazing. This Pat McGrath is in the shade LM14 and the Hourglass is in the shade Beach. I have one mascara, which I normally don't have a mascara, but the Fenty Beauty mascara, yes God, go ahead and get it, okay? Just go ahead and pick it up. Don't ask no questions. Just put it in your cart as you're shopping and you will be happy with it. Love this mascara. It lengthens, it volumizes. It looks so good. Does not look that great on the lower lash line though. I would stay away from the lower lash line with it. That's all I'm gonna say. But on your upper lashes, on your top lashes, this is it. Okay, so my last few products are lip products. I have, I guess, two of each lip product from two different brands. And the first one are these Hourglass lippies. You guys should have known I was going to talk about these. These are the Hourglass Unreal lip glosses. This one's in the shade Strike, which this one I actually just got. And this one's in the shade Dusk. And this one I've had for a while and I love them both. I love me a good pigmented lip gloss, honey. And these are very pretty. They stay on your lips for a while actually to be a lip gloss, and they're not super sticky, and I just really like them. I do. So pick those up, as well as the Patrick Ta Major Glow lip shines. That's what they're called, right? I believe they're Major Glow lip shines. I actually have on She's an Influencer today on my lips. I have nothing else on, no lip liner, no nothing, just She's an Influencer. This is absolutely my favorite, hands down. But they also have another one. This one's called She's Expensive, and I think they have more, but these two are my favorites. I love the formula of these. The glitter is not chunky. The glitter just feels like you can't tell there's glitter on your lips, and it also doesn't look glittery, which is nice, but it looks like it's glittery in the package, but I promise you it doesn't look glittery on the lips. Woo, Jesus, I am out of breath. So those are all the products that I have tried that are my favorites that I recommend that you pick up during this Sephora bonus event, okay? And don't forget, again, to sign up for Top Cashback. They are listed down below in my description box. Again, the link is down there, all the information that you need. I recommend that you go ahead and do so because we're all shopping online right now, so get yourself some money back, okay? I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.